movie review from 1958, The Old Man and the Sea. It's directed by John Sturges, the same director who was responsible for The Searchers. This film is nothing like The Searchers, so listen on. It's based on a book written by Ernest Hemingway, adapted for the screen by Peter Viertel, and worth noting is a tremendous musical score by Dmitri Tiomkin. I hope I've got that pronunciation right. The stars, well, it stars Spencer Tracy as the old man and Philippe Passos as the boy. There's only one other supporting actor, the bartender. So it's very much a movie about one character, and that is Spencer Tracy. He received an Oscar nomination for this performance. It's a slow burner, this film. Basically, Tracy lives in a fishing village near the city of Havana in Cuba, and he's clearly retired. He's a widower. He has an old shack, and he basically goes out on the sea daily in his small boat, sailboat, and basically tries to catch fish, A, to nourish himself, but B, to keep himself busy. As we meet him in the movie, he's had a pretty lean spell and hasn't caught a fish for a considerable amount of time, but his determination is encouraged somewhat by the young boy, who's aged possibly about 11 or 12, who is quite warm in his appreciation of the old man, helps him out, tries to give him some emotional support as well, and does a few errands for him. And we establish a sort of pace for the movie that's slow. We see some very nice pictorial pieces about the shore and the waves and the surf and the coastline. We then get to the crux of the film, and basically what happens is that the old man goes out one day, and whilst he's out, he gets the bait manages to attract a fish which catches on a line, and we then get to follow a battle of wills, an endurance test between the old man and the fish, which we believe to be a huge marlin. And it's basically about how the man manages to keep going. This battle carries on for almost 3 days through the night, and the man is desperately trying to keep hold of the line, and the large fish is desperately trying to escape. And it's about really the will and determination of a man to succeed against all the odds. It's a sort of movie that you learn to appreciate the longer it goes on, although on the face of it, it appears quite dull and lacking in any action. One regret is that clearly the character Tracy in his boat isn't in fact on the ocean. He's probably in some tank. But we do see real life photography showing both the marlin jumping from the sea, and latterly how a school of sharks attempts to devour the carcass of the marlin after the battle has proved a success for the old man. I rather like the movie. I wouldn't actually say it's going to be in my top 5 for this year. Maybe not even a top 10. But it has, Tracy's performance was certainly outstanding. He spends large amounts of times in monologues talking to the fish. We also have a narrative running throughout which is describing Tracy and describing the environment and the location. So a combination of narration and monologue, it basically takes care of 90% of the script. Although we do see him before and after with the young boy, who's very gentle and caring towards the old man. So, as I said, a slow burner. It really also, for me, tends to symbolize the importance of following through with your desires, your ambitions, not giving up, and getting that sense of satisfaction from doing things that appear at the outset to be unobtainable. The determination to be strong to succeed. So that's my review of The Old Man and the Sea, released in 1958, directed by John Sturges and starring Spencer Tracy.